sorry about that.
My mistake!
Hey, Mr. Clay,
My
we
mistake!
got some great
Sorry.
music. Ain't nothing like it in the whole damn city. The Hollow speaks.
You boys heard that, right? Bullseye, motherfucker! You Negroes are ready for target practice. That fucker to pieces. Keep moving, moving. There! Cut that sack of shit down.
Think we might have company. Run, rabbit, run!
In for cover! This is the way you die! Shit's turned bad! Send everyone! It's all yours, boys! Holy shit! At that fucking height!
Jesus, just drop it.
I just think they should lock him up.
Kids want to march, complain about the war, let them.
You saying you wouldn't have been pissed if they was pulling this shit if we was fighting Tojo?
The Jazz bombed Pearl Harbor.
And commies want to take over the whole fucking world. What's the difference?
So you're gonna go enlist? You feel so strong about it, I'll drive to the enlistment office tomorrow.
Nah, I mean, I would, but you know I got that bad disc.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
What?
Poor dumb fucker. Let's look this way. That our guy?
Huh?
Just took off. Let's try over there. Huh? Got a body here! Ooh. Let's look this way. Fuck. He was just got a body here. Looking over here now. Let's try it there. Looking over here now. Hey, bro, you hear that? Let's look this way. Looking over here now.
Mr. Simmons, this guy's killing our people. Enzo's gonna wanna know what the...
Fuck Enzo.
Over there.
Sal Marcano called here not 10 minutes ago. Told me come hell or high water, I'm to keep this place running. He better not hear otherwise.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't nothing to fret about. We deal with that nigger and old Sal will do right by us. You'll see.
Looking over here now.
Huh?
Looking over here now.
Fuck me. I'm gonna fucking die in a dump.
And even that's too good for you. I need some of your boys in Barclay Mills.
Okay, my boys are gonna come over, make sure it's all nice and locked down. But I ain't doing it as a favor. I expect you to look out for me. Remember, we're supposed to take down Marcano together.
Anyone who thinks Sammy Robinson was the Mardi Gras mastermind is a moron. Just because he was involved doesn't mean it was his idea. And none of the evidence ever added up. The money wasn't recovered, and Sammy didn't shoot himself in the back of the head and then burn down his own bar. The only reason people believe Sammy was behind it was his skin color.
In a statement today, GOP Vice Presidential candidate Spiro T. Agnew
said he believed that recent student demonstrations in France, Germany, and the United States were linked to international communists. Agnew explained that while he doesn't want to revive MacArthur-era communist witch hunts, he does believe that the young people of today need to be watched very closely.
Gotta unload some bread in downtown.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
What can I take off your hands?
On my way.
Call me if you need me.
Deli.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
Shrimp. What you call me?
I have a subscription.
You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats.
I'll tell you one doggone thing. It makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm
Have an opinion,
all right, Mama.
For me.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out, the girl worked for Kavar, too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kaval doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kaval's men a visit. See what they know.
Kaval's people will know more about what he's doing than I will.
for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby used to whip me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, here's a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby used to whip me a letter. Watch it! My baby used to whip me a letter.
It was the best concert I've ever been to. Almost a religious experience. Now, you give me one of those so-called singers today.
Good to see you again, sir.
Just one. You can't. Nope. That Bobby Darin's one of a fucking kind.
son. Best be around. You'll love it when you're a little older, believe you.
Terrible.
Oh, it seems like that now, but 20 years from now, you're gonna love it.
I don't think so.
Reloading! This boy's mine! Oh, shit!
Dropped all that acid.
What's that got to do with anything?
Read about in the paper. Scientists say it can mess with, you know, your spunk.
Like how?
You can end up with a baby with no legs and flippers for fucking arms.
Damn. Glad I just drank.
Schedule to keep. Over here! He's over here! Fucking hell!
You the reporter?
Harold Cawley, the Tattler. I'm covering DeRazio's little corruption racket.
Can't imagine it's good for your health, naming names in the Marcano organization.
Didn't you hear? Even cigarette smoke will kill you. So here's what I know. We've got city officials taking bribes, blackmail, juicy stuff. At the center of it all is a fellow named Frankie Bernard. The problem is, I don't know where he operates.
Might make it kind of hard to find him.
Ah, but the thing is, I hear Mr. Bernard uses debt drops. Spots where his people leave bribes for officials to pick up. And I just happen to know where they are. I also understand Frankie keeps a sweet blackmail stash of every dirty deal he's done.
I'll see if I can't get one of those couriers to give up the location for your mystery man and his little blackmail stash.
The people working for Bernard are just as secretive as he is. You might have to find some way to get them to talk. I've only been able to dig up one known photo of Bernard's boss, Tony DeRazio. The guy's half recluse. Bernard has a singularly impressive ability to stay off the radar. Fucking cocksucker. Only way to get through to people is by shocking them. Blood, tits, or scandal. It's all they'll pay attention to. All this corruption can't be good for the city. I mean, it's great for my byline, but terrible for the taxpayers. Say, is that friend of yours available to talk about what you two are up to? Strictly off the record, of course.
It's like I'm supposed to have opinion about everything.
Man has none. Did you see that tie of his? And that woman here? Swear, some people should not be allowed to have money. Interesting.
Welcome back. This area is for employees only.
That's my goddamn point. Man, you want to remember they take folks out to the bayou for less.
How you doing, brother?
Could have swore I heard something.
Glad to see those ears of yours work.
Good.
Oh! What's Frankie Bernard doing?
Mr. Bernard has some backmen making drops. All I know is the kind of car they're driving.
From now on, my crew is your crew.
What?
I think he has a gun.
You need to get away from there.
Out of the way.
Oh. Careful, friend.
Gotta unload some bread in downtown.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
Afternoon.
Got something I can hang
Keep
on to
this safe.
for you?
Guess our business is done here.
The secret to good gumbo? Always let it boil with the bones.
Noisy as hell the other night in the salvage yard. Public nuisance.
You looking for an ass kicking? You fucking high? Get out of here! I see you again, you're dead!
We got married
I know where you're going!
thing I ever did. Smartest
They
damn
keep
thing I'll
saying the
ever
hippies are well-intentioned, but misunderstood because of the way they dress. I told them what they're wearing has nothing to do with it. It's their draft-dodging cowardice that's offensive to me.
Down here too often lately. I hate to think he'd cheat on me at his age. I know.
I used to love going to Bobby Airways Deli, but it hadn't been the same quality lately.
You mark it? With the little fork thingy, like you said.
It's all right, man. It's not dope. It's just a little money for some people. Nobody ever did time for having a little extra money on them.
So she tried to get the rest of us to walk out. In protest, she says. What are we supposed to do? Some of the fellas are grabby sometimes. That's just their way. I know.
Look at this mooly fuck.
Jesus Christ! Hey! Hey! Over here! Fire! Fire now! Ain't so tough now, are you?
Keep your narrow ass in that seat.
Hold it! Who the fuck invited you?
How's Frankie Bernard make his money?
It's yours, motherfucker! I don't need this grief! Gotcha!
Boss, we got some major shit going down.
Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating.
How's Frankie Bernard make his money?
The boss is running things out of the Imperial Bath Health Spa.
All area units.
He's keeping the politicians in line with dirty pictures he's got stashed there.
You answer to me.
Be advised. Suspect now in the vehicle.
You know, when I've had a long day and want a quick bite, but don't want anything too fancy, there's a little place I love that feels just like home. The Briar Patch. This is Remy Duval, dear listener, and sure, the Briar Patch is a sponsor, but truth be told, I'd eat there any day. Why? Because stepping into a Briar Patch is like stepping back into the past. Good old-fashioned Southern cooking and prices to match. We're located.
All units. Suspect has entered a vehicle.